Good morning, everybody.
Good morning and happy Wednesday today.
As you guys can see, it's a little different scenery here today because we are officially back home from our cruise trip. It was amazing. It was a long ride back. Very long ride back.
Yeah.
David took a lot of steel back. We had a heavy load on his trailer. I'm sure he's gonna let you guys know all about that. So it was a long drive back. Very long ride back.
Yeah, we didn't go above 55, so that's what made it so long, and it was such a long haul from...
Yeah, basically halfway across the country almost.
Yeah.
In a sense, at 55. But man, things have changed around here in just 1 week. 1 week.
Oh, yeah.
We came back, Gary like mowed when we were gone.
Yeah.
He mowed like right here and all around the front. As you guys can see, everything is super green. I mean, it was green before, but it's like super green.
Oh, well, yeah, the grass really grew while we were gone. I mean, it was pretty long before we left. Like, it needed to be mowed, but we ran out of time.
We did.
And then, yeah, I could imagine how full, I mean, this side hasn't been mowed. You can kind of see how big and long it is, you know?
No, we got home, so today's Wednesday. We got home yesterday, Tuesday, at like 3 in the morning. We got home, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some sleep. And on Tuesday, after I wake up and see Wyatt and stuff, I got time before he gets home, I'll mow. And Gary, like I said, I came home and Gary already mowed. So I was like, all right, cool. But he didn't mow over here, which is completely fine. So I gotta do this, but I mean, the grass is just, it's all weeds, but it's blown up, and your garden has gotten crazy.
Oh yeah, the garden is growing. I will say too,
Sorry, guys.
yeah, we got home last night or yesterday, and then it rained all day yesterday.
Yes, that's what I was gonna get at. We get home, we sleep, we wake up, and it starts raining. I was like, great. Welcome home to rain. You know, we've had a whole week of sunshine and fun and great times, and come home right to the rain.
I mean,
huh?
I was gonna say, I mean, look, I'm kind of wearing a sweater today. It's a little chilly out here.
I think it feels perfect, personally, for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad right now.
Yeah, we get home, it starts raining, it's pouring, and the wind picks up. The wind yesterday was very bad.
Oh, it was pretty brutal. I mean, I came out here looking at the trees and stuff, and they were just sideways and...
Yeah, they were going crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty loud. I mean, it was like rattling the metal up there on the roof. Not the roof, but the deck roof, you know?
Just one little corner piece.
Yeah, just, and I was like, man. And it like came like all of a sudden. It was raining and, you know, thundering and stuff, and then all of a sudden this wind came through and just went crazy.
Yep, so we're sitting here hanging out. I'm trying to get all the videos from the cruise off onto my computer yesterday. And there was a lot. There was a lot. And we're sitting in there and the wind's going nuts and it's pouring, and I'm talking pouring rain.
Yeah.
And the power starts flickering and then the power goes out. And the power was out for over 3 hours yesterday. So fortunately we have the generator back up, so I did hook that up and we had power in the house, but that's not Thunderdome's not hooked up to that generator backup. And that's where all my computer stuff's at. And so we were without power until bedtime.
Yeah. Like literally right before we went to bed, the power kicked back on, and
yeah,
it's like, man.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. Like I said, welcome home.
Yeah. Well, that
welcome back to the woods in Arkansas with crazy thunderstorms and rain and power outages and stuff all the time.
I know that was something I wasn't prepared to deal with yesterday. No. I mean, it sucked too because, you know, we were kind of relaxing and stuff yesterday. You know, and I was watching TV and stuff and hanging out, working on like a grocery list and stuff, and then the power goes out. You know, ruined my whole show. And
well, look how bad the wind is, guys. I mean, just from like this bush. Look what happened to the rose bush.
Yeah.
Got blown around. All the flowers got blown off of it.
Yes, I need to come out here and cut all these dead ones off of here.
Yeah.
But
take a check at Roxanne's garden really quick, guys. Stop doing that with that bag. Messing up that bag.
Who is it? Blue?
Yeah. But I don't know if you guys remember what it looked like before. I mean, in just 1 week. Like literally 1 week, and everything just went barop.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's first show them these tomatoes. They're huge. They're all just tipped over right now because that wind was so bad.
Yeah.
I need to come out here and put like cages around them and stuff, which I will.
Yeah, I mean,
they'll poke back up.
They will. Here, just help that one.
Yeah.
Beat it, Twister.
I will,
No. Get cat.
I will come out here probably maybe today or tomorrow or something, and I'm gonna put the cages on these, you know, and give them help.
Yeah, I mean they're big enough now.
Yeah, they weren't this big when we left. They were only they were like this. This one was a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
But they were
maybe 6 inches tall, 8 inches tall.
Yeah, they just really took off. And then I have to come out here. I got tons of green beans.
Look already, there's no beans when we left.
Yeah, and there's tons of them.
Beans.
And these got tipped over too because of the wind.
Yeah.
So I got to take care of these.
Look at the size of these beans. Look.
They're huge.
They're huge. So these are, and all of them have beans on it.
Yeah.
Except for I think that one.
Which one? The little tiny one?
That one and this one.
Yeah. This one's got beans. It's just not big. They're growing though. They're just little tiny ones.
Yep. The weed garden is doing really well.
Yep. It grew.
This is the weed garden. Lots of weeds are happy in here. Cucumbers. Look at that. You got a bunch of weeds to pick out of here.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to pick all the weeds out of those before we left. Because I did go through and like weed eat and stuff in here.
Yeah, just not in here though.
By the time I was done doing all those other beds, I was done.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to come back out here and I didn't, but that's okay. But my cucumbers really took off. They got flowers and stuff on them. They got little tiny cucumbers growing. And I was really worried about these too before we left because they were so small.
Yeah, they were tiny and now they're big.
And then they weren't doing anything. It seemed like they weren't doing anything.
Now they're doing great.
Yeah, so now they're all boop.
And then the artichokes, they're taking off. Look at these. They're doing great.
Yeah, they're really doing good.
I'm gonna pick these weeds out of it too, and those stupid vines. I hate those vines.
Yeah, and those vines weren't even there before we left.
I know.
Yeah, I did pick all the weeds out of these.
I don't know what's chomping on it. If you guys know about artichokes at all, what you guys think might this be?
I think it's birds.
I mean, it might be birds.
Because we've been gone, so nobody's been out here in the garden to, keep the birds away.
It's possible. But they're doing great. So far, that one's huge.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, this one right here was like the size of this one.
Yeah, when we left.
I'm not kidding, guys. Like, that's how much they grew in 1 week.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, I'm like, we obviously got a lot of rain.
Is that a ladybug or one of those fake bugs?
That is a legit ladybug right there.
That's a real ladybug?
That's a real one.
Okay, you can hang out then.
Yeah, that's not one of those mock ones, those Japanese beetles. My potatoes are doing good. I need to come out here and put some more dirt in them.
Yeah, as they get bigger.
Yep, I haven't done that yet.
But check out how big these zucchinis got, guys.
Yeah, these are what's really grown. And see, I got stuff eating these too.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put this on my grocery list. Remind me when we go back in the house. But I need to get some Dawn dish soap.
Yes. Is that a squash bug? What is that? Is that just a leaf?
It's just a leaf.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy. I don't see no squash bugs. This isn't squash bugs. They don't eat the plant. They just suck.
Those are worms.
I don't know what it is. Like
Well,
I said,
if you look,
I don't see them.
I mean, something's having a field day, unless this is just getting ripped because of that wind.
I mean, it could be a combination of both. I mean, I looked out here yesterday and all my zucchini plants were all pushed.
Yeah, they're all on the side.
Yeah, they were hanging on for dear life. And
this one looked like it almost got ripped out.
Probably did. The good thing about like zucchinis, I'll say, is you can just kind of rebury their, like that one too, kind of.
Yeah.
But you can kind of put dirt back over their roots and they'll be all right.
No.
I do have a couple little zucchinis growing.
I mean, isn't that crazy, guys? I mean, these things were little shrubs.
They were tiny.
I mean, they were no bigger than the tomato plants or I mean, they were a little bit bigger than the artichoke plant.
Yeah, they were like miniature.
Like the bigger one, they were like that, but there was no big leaves on them when we left.
Yeah, no,
I think this one, actually, I take that back, had like one little tiny or two little leaf sprouts or whatever they're called, the arms.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they were very, very small.
So I mean, we knew it was going to grow, but man, it is grew.
Yeah, it took off while we were gone.
Mm-hmm.
And
so that's pretty cool.
it is cool. I'm excited about that.
I'm waiting for my tomaters to show up so I can come pluck them.
Yeah, my lettuce and stuff's growing.
Yep.
It's growing bigger. My kale, I don't know what happened to all the kale. It's gone. But I think the birds were eating that too.
Yep, nothing's growing in here.
No, nothing's made it. Everything died in here.
Yep, and these onions and the garlic. And onions and garlic are doing okay. They're a little, I wouldn't say like dried out, but there's no way.
No, they might have gotten too much water.
Yep. I mean, it rained, guys.
It poured.
We had like the perfect week. We left and it poured and thunderstorms and horrible weather here when we were gone. And then over there it was great. And then we come back and the weather's still nasty over here though.
Yeah, it's supposed to, this week, like yesterday was rain, obviously. And I think pretty much for the rest of the week we should be okay.
What, today it's gonna rain?
No, I'm saying it rained yesterday. And was pretty much it. It's like
Melanie said it's supposed to rain the next 3 days. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
I think the percentage dropped though.
Oh.
We were supposed to get, it was like, I remember when I looked at like, I think today or tomorrow it was like 74%, but I just checked this morning and it's like 19% right now.
Good.
Today, and then it's like 17 tomorrow. So whatever storm was heading our way, I guess maybe blew away. You know?
Well, let's hope for that because I got a bunch of computer work to do today, but I really don't want to be stuck inside.
No.
But I'm going to be stuck inside most of the day today because I really want to get that video out for you guys because there's so much stuff you guys didn't see behind the scenes, and it was really cool. It's a lot of fun. We're already, all of us are already talking about the next cruise we're going to go on.
Yeah.
Because we had such a blast.
Yeah, it was so much fun and stuff. Like Melanie and Gary, they came over yesterday to greet us and bring over my little rats.
Yeah, the rats, the dogs.
Yeah, of course we're all, oh man, the cruise, showing pictures and,
Yep.
It was fun.
Look, you can't even see the mountain again.
Yeah.
You can see half the mountain.
What mountain?
Yeah.
Just the hill over there?
Yeah.
Oh.
So like Roxanne said, we talked to Melanie and Gary yesterday. They came over and hung out for a little bit because obviously they ain't seen us in a while. They wanted to hang out. And we let them know how everything was and how awesome it was and great it was. And they're all excited. They want to go on a cruise. So we shall see. What kind of bug is that?
I don't know, one of those weird looking...
That's one of those assassin bugs.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah. I think those things are no bueno.
They look like alien creatures.
Yeah, I think that's an assassin bug. People were telling me before, don't touch them. And here I am touching it.
Why? What do they do?
I don't know.
They stink?
They stink. Our pop-up had a big, gigantic swimming pool of water right here yesterday. So I had to come out here and I brushed it off with the broom. I'm so sick of this mess, guys. You have no idea. I want to get rid of all this.
We probably...
We drive up and I see a big, giant pile of rubble. And it looks like a dirt pile or a junkyard.
We could probably get rid of this stuff now. Like, we don't really need it anymore.
No, we just need to come out here and get rid of it. The beds are there, though.
Yeah, we need the beds still. Those got to stay. But as far as, like, the walls and the cabinets and stuff, that stuff can all go now.
Yeah, we need to come out here and just clean all this junk up. I'm tired of looking at it. Now that we're back and we ain't got plans. Look at that thing got filled up with water. Ugh.
What is that?
I don't know, a cabinet or something. Look at it. It's like a swimming pool.
Well, we've had so much rain since we were gone. I mean,
so much
thankfully...
rain, guys. It filled that up since we left.
Yeah, it's full.
That's crazy. It's soaked over here.
Yeah, I'm glad we really covered up the pop-up.
Yeah, our bed that we just did got wet.
I know.
It was blown around and I'll let it dry off. But man, I'm so frustrated with this pop-up build, guys. Not in a bad way. I'm not meaning it that way. It's just, I swear to you, I swear, since we started working on this thing, it has just been problem after problem after problem after problem with the weather.
Well, I will say we are in the rainy season now.
I know that. I know. I should have known that. But it's just like, and I have nowhere else to do it. I have to do it outside. I don't have a big giant garage, you know. But it's like, it's so unmotivating. And I'm staying motivated. I'm staying motivated, but it is very unmotivating to have to do this every other day just so it doesn't get ruined. And you can't even work outside because the rain will come in the afternoon and stuff. And it's just like, I'm just so frustrated and done with this project.
Yeah, well, what seems to happen is we we work on it. We'll make really, really good progress on it. And then it'll rain, you know, and then it was not raining, but then we were getting ready to leave. So we couldn't really work on it then, you know, because the week before we left, it was nice weather.
Yeah, and we worked on it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but we only worked on it like one day during that nice weather because we had to stop to working on it to start packing and get things ready, right? Mm-hmm. You know, so that took a couple days away from us, you know, and then now the weather and we just got home and...
It's just been like that the whole time. This whole pop-up thing, like I swear there's times where I just say I just want to give up on it and just not even do it anymore. But then other times like, no, keep going. Look how far we've come. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, well, I mean,
it's hard to explain, guys.
We're making it work.
How I feel about it.
You know, we got...
It is.
Yeah, this week we're going to that meetup. We obviously can't take the pop-up, which kind of sucks, but that would have been a really cool first camping trip to take out with it, right?
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Hope you guys have a wonderful day today.
Yeah, I hope I can get out here and weed eat.
Well, it's all wet. I wanted to mow, but I'm not going to do it when it's all wet.
Yeah.
I got to let it dry a little bit.
Yeah, my rose bushes are getting taken over.
Yeah, your rose bushes are demolished right now.
Yeah.
They look horrible.
I know, I need to cut them and stuff. I did cut a bunch of them off before we left. I actually gave a nice little bouquet to Melanie before we left.
Yeah.
Brought it over for her. This just happened while we were gone, so. Can't be here to do both, you know?
The animals are very happy that we're back, all of them. Just to throw it out there real quick, you guys knew they would be. They're very excited. All the cats, all the dogs, they couldn't stop licking everybody. And Midnight and Twister had to come lay with us the first night. They wouldn't leave our side. It was pretty nice. It's always nice to go away on vacation. It's always nice to come back home.
Hi, Midnight.
So.
Yeah, it's true.
But have a great day today, guys.
Yeah, I'm happy to be home.
Yep, we got things to get done around here. A lot of things to get done around here. And hopefully it kind of slows down a little bit on the weather and things that have to happen, and so we can get things done.
Yeah, well, and I'll throw this out there too. Wyatt's almost done with school for the summer too, so.
Which, that's going to be so nice.
I know.
I look forward to the summer.
Yeah.
Because we wake up super early. Obviously, we got to get him to school, but during summer break, we don't have to wake up so early.
Yeah,
we still get up early.
Yeah, oh yeah. Just not as early.
we wake up 1 hour later.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Have a great day, guys. Stay safe, stay motivated. We'll catch you guys all tomorrow, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye.